All right, we're on the air. We're live. We're live. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the show. It's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce, trying to adjust his camera just to get it right. Looking at the eco spacing and all. There I am. Here I am. How you guys doing? Welcome to Wednesday, May the 2nd, as I look over here on my notes because I have to write it down. May the 2nd already. Yeah, May the 2nd. Wow. Yeah, I was just thinking about last night's show. Folks are reminiscing about last night's shows. We had some fun yesterday. I sometimes will watch the rerun of a show I'll enjoy it just as much as a viewer. I'll just get a kick out of it. I'll go, he said something wrong. I'll think to myself, yeah, he meant to say that, but he said that, or he slipped up on something, or whatever the deal is. But yeah, had a great time last night. We did the trivia show last evening. It was hilarious. I put the folks to work with the Costa Concordia cruise first on that trivia question, and then we had some other questions of famous Bruces and Seinfeld characters. That was the one. That was the most fun. We did that one at the end of the show, and that took about 20-30 minutes to get through. There's so many. I mean, there's so many characters that have been on that show. Unbelievable. And so we were having a pretty good time with that. I really, really enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I'm just looking out here at my weather because I've noticed how my screen has gotten darker because it's getting so much brighter outside all of a sudden. And I've got this curtain here to try to stop the shiny face from just being way too much. But 10 minutes ago, it looked like we were going to get rain. And now, I don't know. It's just absolutely bright sunshine out there. And we're about 62 degrees, something like that. Not hot, but comfortable. And we're on our way to the 70s, probably tomorrow, day after. So we're looking good, looking great here. The leaves have exploded on all the trees. The rose bushes here outside my house, which I don't tend. I'm not a green thumb at all. I just let nature do whatever it wants. We have these two rose bushes outside my door here that they just won't die. They just won't die. And so they just keep coming along, and the leaves are out. The dandelions are out. So we know it's spring. I mean, when those pretty yellow dandelions pop up all over the neighborhood, you can't kill that. You can't kill those guys. The channel, I have news on the channel. I was telling you folks lately about my issues regarding the super chat feature, about how a lot of you viewers have been so generous to me, keeping me alive on this air. You're sending me super chats from time to time, allowing myself and Jen to get a hot dog at Costco and that kind of thing. I've been having problems with it lately in that the super chats get made, the donations get made, and I see the donations on a list when I look it over. But then I've been looking over at my analytics page telling me what my revenue is for the channel, and the super chats don't show up. Well, they've rectified it. So this morning I logged in, and sure enough, the super chats are now showing. And then there was a little note that YouTube had sort of typed in to say something like, as of February, or as of, what was it, April 18th, super chat funds were not showing. However, they reassured all creators that any super chat funds that had come in have been credited to your payable account. So that's good. So I know that I'll be paid for the super chats that have been made to me in the past that weren't showing on the record there. So that's good. It's not $1 zillion. It's just a pain when you see like 12 super chats over about 10 days come in, and you can't find them other than only in one area. It just drives me nuts. But I've been suggesting to you folks, and I keep suggesting it. I'm going to keep mentioning it because I want to make sure everybody who watches me regularly or occasionally knows this. Also, this is for the benefit of folks who are watching this rerun, watching this show tonight, tomorrow, day after. Super chats are great in that if you're watching me live, you can send a donation to me, which is, I love them. However, there's a couple problems with the super chat. The first one is that 30% of the actual money goes to YouTube for handling the deal and coordinating it and collecting it, and there's a profit in there for them. And then 70% of the funds come to me. The second problem is, though, that that's money that I actually get. I only get once a month. It's calculated on the 15th following the month that the money came in. So like today, May 2nd, it'll be calculated on the 15th of June, and I get the money on the 25th of June. That's how long I have to wait to get a $2 donation from you, of which I only get $1.40. So that's a second problem. So the solution to those two problems, it's easy. On my homepage, where the header is that says "Traveling with Bruce" and that says the days of the Monday to Friday I'm on at 5 o'clock and Saturdays at 2. That page on the upper right hand corner are all these little icons up here, and there's a Twitter icon, there's a Pinterest, Patreon, PayPal, a lot of P's, and then there's the RedBubble Store. PayPal. If you go there, you can send me money using a credit card, debit card. I don't even know if you have to become part of PayPal. I'm not exactly sure, but if you click on that, you can donate money to Bruce's channel. And the good news about that for me, or what really helps me out, 93% of the money comes to me. There's only about a 7% handling fee. It's 3-4% for PayPal, and then it's 1 or 2 or 3% for exchanges and that transfer fees and stuff. So about 93 cents on the dollar comes to me instead of 70. Huge. It's like a pay raise, massive. Number 2, and this is the big one, instantaneous. I have the funds the same day. Within 24 hours, I can use those funds. And I would much rather have any kind of donation, $2, $3, $5, 100, 1,000, a million, whatever you want to send me to keep this channel alive. I appreciate it, as you all know, and I would rather have the funds available now because I have bills now. I know I'll have bills in 6 weeks. I'll have bills in 10 weeks. We all will, but I have bills now that I'd rather take care of rather than have to wait. So if you can do that, I'm forever grateful. Believe me, that is just a godsend for me to have PayPal notifications come in. I get them as emails. They come as little emails, and it says you've received money. I love those little headers. I go, oh, I've received money. I'll look at my phone. Oh, who sent me some? So and so sent you $5, or someone so sent you $8, whatever the amount. And thank you for each and every donation I've received. If you want to send me a super chat, it's okay. I don't mind those either. I'm just saying, for you to help me even more, is do it through PayPal, because it's 23% more to me. And I'm still ticked at YouTube for not monetizing my channel because I still don't get paid from advertising. So I'm ticked about that because it's been so long. February the 20th until now, 73 days, is it? 72 days? No pay, no money from YouTube. I've delivered 72 days of product, 8 shows a week, 10, 12 hours a week of content. Happy viewers, happy creator, fun times. The kind of PG rated stuff YouTube apparently lives for would be great for advertisers if only YouTube would let them see it. But no advertising revenue coming my way at all, and it might not be until the end of June. Another 2 months. That will be 4 or 5 months without being paid by YouTube to do this. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely, can't defend them anymore for that. That's just too long, and it's just not right. But it is what it is. So that's why the PayPal thing is great. Thank you. Super chat. Okay. The store got a new logo coming. I think you're going to like it. Let me see. Just hang on one sec. Maybe I can do this. I don't know. I'm gonna look quick. Pardon me while I whip this out. What movie was that from? That's a trivia question for you. Excuse me while I whip this out. Anybody know? I'm waiting. In the meantime, let me see if I can find anything to show you. Oh my goodness, I have fun. Yeah. All right, this is a new logo that's coming. Can you see that? See it all right? I believe that 5 of a kind beats a full house. Traveling with Bruce. You see that okay? Going to be on a T-shirt coming near you shortly. That's just awesome stuff. A new logo under construction coming out. I am excited. Constantly working on them. I have friends and helpers out there and loyal contributors. I love it. Thank you to everybody. It just charges me up to no end. And new logos, more T-shirts, more coffee cups. I love it. So the Traveling with Bruce store, the RedBubble store, that icon at the very far right, thank you. Hit that and come on by the shop and see if you like something, pick something up, get a coffee mug or grab a travel mug. I've been hearing from folks who've been getting their stuff, and it's been positive reviews all over the place. I'm so happy. I love it. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, subscriptions. Not much going on in the subscription department. In case if some of you out there who haven't subscribed or you're watching me for the first time, excuse me, we're now at 1,860 subscribers, first of all. Excuse me. Thank you to all of you who've subscribed. 1,710 of you have subscribed to this channel since the 26th of December. What do we got here? Oh, $10 from Desmona Wagner. Thank you. Desmona, $10 on PayPal. Thank you so much. I just saw that click through. I don't know if you heard the bell go off. That is awesome. PayPal. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you. 1,860. 1,710 of you since the 26th of December, Boxing Day, have joined this channel. We're all newbies here. This is fantastic. I love it. I was going to talk about something about the subscriptions. You think I could remember? And now I can't remember what it was. But it'll come back to me like tomorrow, 3 days from now, or something like that. Slow subscription growth lately, couple of day, sort of thing, but they're still trickling in and they're coming on board. And I welcome each and every one of you to my channel. I love having you here. This is a channel to talk about cruise ships. We love talking about cruise ship deals, cruise lines, new ships, old ships, renovations, rules, promotions, you name it. Anything to do with holidaying and whatever. We love talking about it. Most of the people who are signing into this channel right now, and if you're watching this on a rerun, you'll see comments pop by here. I'll be reading them shortly. These are folks who are joining me almost every day, or as often as they can. They're either brand new cruise wannabes or cruisers. We've cruised, but we haven't cruised enough, so we want to go on more. And so to satisfy our craving between cruises, we talk about cruises between cruisers and cruise wannabes, and you're all welcome to join in. So please say hi to me, sign in, tell me where you're watching me from. What's your high temperature today? I think I'm going to hit 65 today. It's sunny, it's beautiful here in Creston, 3 miles north of the Idaho border. The America is just down here. America looks great. Just looking at it all day today. Beautiful. America looks absolutely wonderful. And those of you who know this show, Jen and I, my wife, the Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife that I have that you've never seen, she and I love to go down to the States from time to time, head to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho for Costco, grab a hot dog, grab a sundae. I love a chicken bake down there. And I'll tell you, a hot dog, a chicken bake, a sundae with the soda under $8. I mean, come on, it's fantastic. We're having so much fun doing that, and I'm loving doing this show. Okay, let's say hi to everybody. I got a couple topics I'll talk about today. Got a big cruise that was announced today. Want to talk about that, and I got a little news tidbit here. Nothing serious, but something little. I'll mention in a minute. Let's say hi to who's here today. Peter Heckham has signed in at 4:21 this afternoon, saying to me, "Hi, Bruce. 87 degrees in Tarpon Springs, Florida today, with a slight breeze, but really nice." We had fun with your trivia show last night. Lots of laughs. Probably the best trivia show yet. What's next? Stay tuned, because tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, tomorrow's Thursday, I'll do 2 shows. 5 o'clock Eastern, talk about cruise ships. And tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. And if there's cruise ship news, I'll start with that. And then we'll go right into trivia. I've got trivia coming again tomorrow night. And it's getting more and more fun all the time. Charles Jordan, hello, Bruce. Hey, Charles, how are you, buddy? Desi Wagner, hey, Bruce. Partly cloudy and 80 degrees again here in Chicagoland. I own that town. I love Chicago. I've got at least 2 subscribers from Chicago, so I've got Chicago covered. Fantastic. Love you guys. The Windy City. welcome back. Desi saying had so much fun with trivia last night. If you watch it and you get involved in it, I tell you what, you're going to get hooked. We're having too much fun with trivia. Hey, Bruce and all. Paul Wilgus saying, hey, Bruce and all, 76 and sunny in Virginia. Welcome, Paul. Seakeeper's here. Hi, Bruce and all. Hey, Seakeeper. How you doing, buddy? Tracy Dunlap. Hi, everyone. Nice day in Naples, Florida. High 80s with a very slight breeze. Out on the lanai. Staining a piece of furniture, and it's hot. Oh, it's so hard. It's the hardship is the thing, you know. You've just got to stay hydrated in the shade as best as you can. And eventually you got to cave and jump in the pool. You know, these are my remedies for success and survival. Fantastic. Debbie Manuel. Hi, Bruce. And all sunny, and it will be low 80s. But time days is over in Chico today. What? And yes, trivia last night was awesome again. BU time day is over in Chico today. BU time. BU time. I don't know what that means. Something's over in Chico. And yes, trivia was good last night. She gave thumbs up. That's great. Debbie answered a few questions last night. I know she did. Jim Thomas. Hey, Bruce. Good afternoon to you and all thanks. It's It's around 80 here in Anderson today. Fantastic, Jim. Hope your knee's getting better. Seakeeper, 83 Fahrenheit is keys to South Florida, 100% cloudy, still enjoyable. Thumbs up. Always nice to be here. Always nice to have you, sir. It's great to have you back. Scott Brody, hi, Bruce, and everyone. 26 degrees Celsius here in St. Thomas. 26 Celsius. 36, and then it's about another 10. 46, and it's another 32. That's almost 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my goodness, 78 Fahrenheit in St. Thomas, Ontario. Oh, that's Canada. That's the Great White North. Expecting thunderstorms tonight and through tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Takes the dust out of the air and gets rid of the muck. Welcome back, Scotty. That is great, Scott Brody. That's wonderful weather. Welcome back, buddy. Iskew Park. Hi, Bruce. It's Iskew in Thunder Bay, Ontario. It's +8 Celsius and cloudy. So you're talking about 47 degrees. Not bad. Way up there. That's great. Jim Thomas, about time. Yeah. Loves to travel is here. Our gal from Kansas, 81 and under tornado warning again. Several tornadoes on the ground yesterday, but they were over 30 miles away. We just got the thunder and lightning. Hope that's all we get tonight. Rain is okay. Cross our fingers for you, my dear. Hopefully all is well. Hunker down. Watch the show. Enjoy. Welcome back. Jim Thomas, I think I fought and clawed and sent you money the second way last night. Oh, okay. I don't recall if anything came in, but I'll keep an eye open for it, Jim. Just keep your eye open on your end. If you've become a member of PayPal, you can always go into your account and see the activity, and it'll show you whether anything was sent or not, or whether you received anything or not. Well, we'll keep an eye open for it. Wendy Thompson, 81 today in Bland, Missouri. Hi, everyone. Sunny, hi, Jim. Deb, Seakeeper, Desi saying hi to everybody. Just thinking, Jim, didn't you send me a super chat yesterday, though? I got the super chat. You did that, early in the show. And thank you. I got PayPal down the road, I guess. Whatever. No worries. Seakeeper, excuse me while I whip this out. Debbie Does Dallas, maybe? No, that's not from the could have been, but that's not the movie I'm thinking about. Excuse me while I whip this out. Mel Brooks movie. Anybody know? Seakeeper said that. Tammy Ray. Hello, everybody. Hi, Tammy. Thomas Henry. Hi, Bruce and all. I'm on the Norwegian Star off the coast of Portugal. Spent the day in Lisbon today. Temperature around 58 degrees. How are things on the Star? I think you told us before there were no construction issues. I hope the same is true. That is great. Where are you going to end up? Is it Barcelona? And is that the next day or two? How many more days have you got to go, my friend? Let us know. Desi Wagner, you are welcome, Bruce. Thank you. Fantastic, Desi. That's awesome. I love it. Heather Young, hi, everyone. 83 in Kentucky. Oh, nice weather in Kentucky. Nina Frank, hi, everyone. Greetings from Sweden. Greetings, Nina. How are you doing? Tammy Ray, I love thunderstorms, but not tornadoes. Yo, Nina Frank, loved yesterday's Seinfeld trivia. So funny. And Nina had a couple of good answers for us, too. I loved it, Nina. It was fantastic. Sunny Wallace, hi, everyone. Hot in Mississippi. Someone turned on the summer switch. Click. Yeah, hot and humid. Welcome back. Oh, my goodness. Sunny, it's nice to have you here. Thanks for coming back today. Pamela Jordan, hi, Bruce and everyone. Partly cloudy and 80 here in Iva, South Carolina. We're seeing 70s. We're seeing 80s. We've got weather coming around. Pamela, this is great. Mamie Heath, hey, Bruce. Just one question. How come no travel agents ever talk about the handicapped persons or partially injured persons that has a total knee replacement that use some type of equipment? You know, why? Yeah, I don't. You know, maybe I can only speculate. You know, I can't put myself in other people's minds because I'm not a travel agent. Just so you know, I hope you know that I'm not a travel agent. There are YouTubers out there that do what I do, or have channels, have had channels for years. Some do really good work too, and they are travel agents. They talk about cruising, and they answer, excuse me, they answer questions all the time from newbies and from existing travelers, and they bring up news updates like me. Where I do my work as a, you know, I do most of my work, as you know, live. If you've watched me before. Where a lot of these other channels do it, they do YouTube their way, which is maybe 1 or 2 episodes a week that they just record and put out. Maybe an occasional live episode, maybe not. I found in my case, I started off doing the recorded version, but I just love the live version more. I just love this. This is just so much fun for me. But we all cover what we cover, I guess. Now, if travel agents are kind of talking to their clientele, or they're doing a YouTube channel to try to get clients, I get it. You know, it's a free country. Canada's kind of free too. Free countries. It's okay. It's cool. If you do talk about cruising, and your clientele is predominantly made up of folks who are not in wheelchairs and are not in need of assistance, you're gonna talk to your peeps, I guess. I find though that like I haven't specifically, you know, talked to my viewers either as handicapped or non-handicapped. I just talk about cruising in general. I try, however, to address any questions that come my way from any cruiser in whatever situation they're in. I do know that the cruise lines are very interested and are very accommodating to people in either wheelchairs or motorized scooters, especially the larger ships now. Folks who have disabilities, or people who've had you know, an accident and are, you know, laid up with a bum knee, or they're on crutches for a while, or, you know, whatever the deal is. I know that the cruise lines have been very accommodating in the last decade or two. Things have really changed. Obviously, hotels have changed, shopping malls have changed, office buildings have changed. I guess it also depends on where office buildings and shopping malls and hotels are located, cities, states, countries, that kind of thing. But you know, on these shows here, hey, I welcome each and every one. As a matter of fact, I think my show is perfect for the blind. I'll tell you why. You want to look at this face for an hour? Why? Why would you want to do that? Just listen to me. Listening is bad enough. Having to look at me, you know. But anyway, I have folks who watch the show who don't watch the show. I have folks in the kitchen doing dinner. I have folks driving in their cars. I've got, I've been told by one viewer, he's a trucker, he or she, they're a trucker, and they're on the highway and they're listening to me all the time on their speaker system, and they love the show. And I love each and every one of you coming by here. I don't care if you watch me or not, or just listening to me or not. You're welcome. And anyone has any comments, questions, anything, please let me know. I'd be happy to try to address any comments you might have. So, Mamie, if you're new, welcome to my channel for the first time. If you're not new, forgive me. I'm an old guy. I'm 62 and I forget names and people sometimes, but I'll welcome you back. But if you're here for the first time, welcome to the show. And I hope you enjoy it. Ask me anything you want about cruising. If I can't answer it, my folks here who are signing in saying hi probably can. So it's great to have you by. What do we got here? Lemarkipu Silvers, LS for short, 87 degrees and sunny, not a cloud in the sky, on the harmony of the seas. Just left Jamaica yesterday. We arrive in Mexico tomorrow. Royal Caribbean and Chicago loves Bruce. You gotta love this. I got 2 cruisers on the air with me right now, live on the seas. You gotta love this. 87 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. Just left Jamaica. How great is that? Welcome back, and thanks for joining us. This is fantastic. How is the food on your cruise ship? Have you had any specialty restaurants? Did you go to any of those yet? What are the prices like? Is it okay? Are things affordable on that ship? Are the prices higher than you thought? What about the quality of the food? Let us know on all of that. Randy Lucas, I'm late for a very important date. Sunny with a high of 72 in paradise. Randy is back home. Randy, welcome back and welcome to the show. We're just catching up with everybody here. Debbie Manuel, sorry, my BU time should have been by time day heats up today. Sorry for typo. She's coming on by and she's here. Welcome, Debbie. It's great to have you back. No worries. Thomas Henry, by the way, it's now 10:10 and we lose another hour tonight. That's right. Way over in Lisbon and heading towards Barcelona. That's right. Because you're 5-6 hours, you're going to be 5-6 hours ahead of us. That's what Randy found too, as he was approaching Copenhagen on his ship too. Fantastic. What do we got here? Debbie saying Blazing Saddles. There, you got it. You got it, Debbie. Debbie, you got the trivia thing. You know you're good at trivia. Blazing Saddles is where the line, excuse me while I whip this out, came from. Absolutely. You have to see the movie to appreciate it. Not that he whips it out that you appreciate it. No, just you have to see the movie to appreciate the line. Ah, yes, Randy Lucas, Blazing Saddles, Scott Rosie, Blazing Saddles. There we go. Thomas Henry, can I use my Norwegian cruise line key card for a super chat? Laugh it out loud. Yeah, that would be something. I'm waiting for the day I get something in the mail from one of you guys. One of you guys are going to send me a Costco gift card. I know it's coming. I know I'm getting a Costco gift card from somebody. I'll take it. I'll use it. Randy Lucas, Nina F, missing your part of the world. Yep, he was only there briefly. He's missing it. Seakeeper, Blazing Saddles, an oldie but a goodie. Oh, yes, indeed. The bean scene, the campfire scene. Love Cruising. Hi, everybody. Hi, Love Cruising. Hi, welcome back. Nina Frank, RL, missing yours. The grass is always greener on the other side. And then Love Cruising. Hi, Thomas Henry. I wish I could lose more time. September comes faster. Cruise countdown. Oh, yes. Looking forward to getting on the next one. Wes Morrison, high of 87 degrees and overcast here in New Braunfels, Texas. Hardship in New Braunfels. Wes, it's awesome. You're always sitting on top of some really good weather out there. Fantastic. Welcome back, pal. Silo is here today. Cruising with Wheels is a great channel for handicap cruising videos. Frank is a hoot. There you go. See, there's a little plug there. Nina Frank, so close to book the Magic today, but need a couple of days to think over my finances. There you go. I do that all the time. I'm a YouTuber. Thomas Henry. Thomas Henry, we have Cadiz to go. Then we have Malaga, Alicante, and Barcelona disembarkation on the 6th of May, not the 5th. The 6th of May is disembarkation. Only item that is off from a regular cruise is that the shops on board closed at 11 p.m. yesterday permanently in prep for the dry dock. There you go. Okay, so they're probably packing up all their merchandise into boxes, and they're probably taking their shelving down, and they're probably getting a complete makeover with flooring and probably new walls, maybe even ceiling and lighting work, so they'll need the extra time to clean up, pack up and get ready for that. So, Thomas, it's probably a good thing you're saving money. You're not going to buy any overpriced jewelry now or overpriced watches. So maybe that's a blessing in disguise. I don't know. I've been to Cadiz and I've been to Malaga on my cruise on the Jade with my daughter. And also Barcelona, we disembarked at the end of our cruise in Barcelona. Fantastic, sir. That's awesome. And it should be even warmer there, I would think. Seakeeper, Mamie Heath, if you have any questions pertaining to handicap travel, I have extensive experience in that category. So if you have any questions, ask away. If Bruce can't answer, I'll try. There you go. I tell everybody, I got people who watch the show. If I can't answer questions, we've got people who can answer. This is awesome. Michelle is here. Michelle Lucas, can't wait to see pic of Brucey family in merch. Yep, all of them family members, even the elusive Jen. There you go. Thomas Henry went to my first art auction this cruise, bought some art. Jeez. I hope you didn't pay too much. Oh no, be careful, Thomas. Don't get rooked in on those guys. Oh my gosh. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Isn't that the way art is? Loves to travel. That's what I was doing last night, was listening to you while I was looking outside every few minutes. Is there a hurricane? Is there a hurricane? The soup Nazi. Is there a hurricane? Alan Costanza. Elaine Bennis. Oh, we're having fun last night. Tammy Ray, I forgot to mention 21 Celsius in Calgary. Tammy Ray, isn't that nice finally to have that kind of weather in Calgary? Man, it's been a terrible spring, lousy winter there. Finally, some heat. Thomas Henry, oh, laughing out loud, love cruising. Is the cruise paid yet? I don't want to hurry the payments. Tracy Dunlap, glad you got home safe and sound. Randy, Cam Wilson, hi everybody. Hey Cam, how are you? Thomas Henry, I'm still chasing Randy across the Atlantic. But he didn't wait. He took off. He's gone. I love cruising. Thomas Henry, 2 payments left. Thomas Henry, Lisbon Port had a freighter named Tokyo something. I was thinking of you, Deborah, early today. Tokyo something. The Empress of Tokyo. Who knows what it was called? Mimi Heath, thank you. Really, I'm asking anyone that can give me some insight on my question. And again, I'm not sure what to mention about the question. Let me just see. Let me go back to your question again. How come no travel agents ever talk about the handicapped persons or partially injured persons that has a total knee replacement that use some type of equipment? Yeah, I don't know why travel agents don't or do or don't. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not quite sure what you're looking for. But any questions you have about cruise ships, let us know. I know that there are handicap rooms specifically designed or specifically reserved for those with a handicap or with an issue. If you're on crutches or that kind of thing, you need extra room to get around. Same thing with I think it's also for balcony rooms and inside rooms. And then of course the ramps and of course the crew members. More than happy to help people to get access to the dining room or to the piano bar or wherever you want to go. You want to go play bingo, you want to go for the trivia. If you're having trouble getting around, they'll help you get around. There's you just need to ask, and they are there. Sunny Wallace, got my, I think she's saying, traveling with Bruce T-shirt. Love it. Oh, Sunny, that's great. Thank you for telling me. That's great stuff. Saddle, sounds like you need to ask a travel agent then, all caps. Saddle saying, Kathy Butler, hi all. Nina Frank, TH Randy is soon out again. Don't worry. Tracy Dunlop, how about the elusive RV on the merchandise? Laughing out loud. Yeah, I gotta get a picture of myself and post it, beside the big ass RV, the big red RV of mine with the 4 slide outs, the diesel pusher. I gotta do that to satisfy your curiosity out there. What does this big ass RV look like that I've been talking about on my April 1st video? If you want to hear all about it, go to my video I did on April the 1st. I talked about the big SRV. I mean, it's a story. It's a story. Yeah. Cam Wilson, hey, Kathy, loves to travel. It's thundering now and getting darker. Darn it. Hang in there. Loves to travel. Paula K, hi, Bruce and all. 80 plus and sunny in Hanover, PA. Beautiful spring day, no humidity. Paula K, welcome back. Nice to have you here again. Debbie Manuel, laughing out loud. Thanks for that. Thomas H, Tokyo. Love cruising for handicapped rooms, etc. Might try talking to the cruise line directly. Sometimes the requests get lost when requested through the travel agent. Yeah, I agree with that too. Contact the travel agent directly. Tell them your reservation number. If you've already made one with a travel agent, they'll look up your reservation. They'll see what your situation is, and you can ask them, have you got me slotted for a handicap room? Have I got, or not? And then you'll find out from them, and they can tell you all the amenities. They can reassure you as to what's available, and everything else you need to know. Hopefully, your travel agent's on the ball with that. Loves cruising, saying sometimes. Wendy Thompson, I'm sure the RV is on a Provost frame that can go for over 1 million+ miles. They're made to order, It's top of the line, of course. Wendy, I can't get into too much detail. I just don't want to bore everybody because really, we're talking about cruising, but that RV of mine, that big ass RV, it eats gas like there's no tomorrow. We all know that. And Great unit. Someday I'll have a photo, with me, standing beside it. I'm happy to share that with you. Kathy Butler, many people rent a scooter and use it on large ships with a lot of walking. Mamie, yeah, you can. I know that can be done, depending on where you live, and if you have a business in your area that provides these units, you might be able to rent one for a holiday, or 2 weeks, a month, whatever you need it for. Just make inquiries, perhaps even on the internet. You might be able to do that too. Seakeeper, how come travel agents don't mention handicapped? Because suites, water slides, and eating venues are way more sexy than handicapped cabins. Regardless of the cruise line, we have always received great service. There you go. And what do cruise lines do? What do hotels do? What do resorts do? What do airlines do? Anyone involved in the travel business highlight their amenities and their properties, the views, for the young and active. I mean, professional actors are hired to show the wonderful amenities that these resorts offer, and they're always pretty, they're always beautiful, they're always in great looking condition. Perfect smiles, perfect teeth, perfect everything, and the properties are shown off as a luxury getaway fantasy land place, fantasy island kind of place. And reality is another matter, isn't it? And we live in reality, but we buy the fantasy, and that's how marketing is done, isn't it? I guess that's just the way it is. Kathy Butler, Mamie, my advice is to find a new travel agent. Bruce isn't one. I am not a travel agent. No, I love cruising, but I'm not a travel agent. Nina Frank, hi Paula. Paula K, I've been out of the loop for a couple of weeks. Good to be back. Hi Nina. Paula K, welcome back to the loop. Cam Wilson, can't you rent one of those scooters on the ship? I don't know. Cam, I don't know. The only way you're going to know that, perhaps, is contact the cruise line. They got the 800 numbers, and look that up. Sometimes they have those, frequently asked questions sections. You can look that up, but I don't know. I personally have not been in need of one for myself or anyone that I'm with, so I can't answer that question. Don't know. Nina Frank, thumbs up. Heather Young, hi Paula, welcome back. Kathy Butler, Florida ports have businesses that will deliver the scooters to your port terminal. How about that? That's pretty interesting, Kathy. Jim Thomas, hey Deb, made it back from In and Out, but didn't go across the street to Costco. Jim Thomas, aren't you one biscuit short? Aren't you one In-N-Out burger short of a little extra weight there? You need to get your knee just worked on. Of course, I say this now confidently that I see the super chat. Too late to take it back. Jim, I love you. You made it to the In-N-Out. You're killing me about the In-N-Out. In-N-Out burgers are just, they're so good. If you've never had one, folks, In-N-Out burgers are wonderful. A seakeeper re-renting equipment on a ship. Ask the cruise line directly and get the right information the first time. Best yet, don't rent, own. There you go. Jim Thomas, $5 super chat. Jim, thank you for the green one there. There it is, $5 super chat from Jim. I appreciate it. I'll take any and all donations, but I really appreciate PayPal too. Whatever works though, I'm easy going. I don't care. Tell me, I was able to acquire a handicap cabin. Didn't need a turnaround for wheelchairs and scooters. Needed the handrails in the bathroom as I use a walker. Carnival was very good at assisting us. Fantastic. I've had friends of mine who were, I think it's the wife. She had a bad knee, and they also wanted a handicap, and they got excellent cabin with Norwegian. I think they've had an excellent cabin with Princess, and so I'm glad to hear. Same with Carnival. Way to go, Tommy. That's great stuff. Tracy Dunlap, special needs at sea. Make scooter reservations through them, and they will meet you at the cruise port before you check in, or leave it in your cabin, depending on your preference. Now, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Thomas Henry, I met a couple in the art auction that were that were on the MSC Seaside inaugural cruise. Ooh. I think 20 days and said it was great. Didn't know anything about the smells. Isn't that something? They didn't know anything about the smells at all. They must have had a high room or something, part of the ship where, they were nowhere near it. It's something, Thomas. That is really interesting. Thank you for telling me that, because the first video I ever saw about the MSC Seaside problems. As a matter of fact, the first video I ever saw about someone at sea on the MSC Seaside was some folks that were sharing. I think it was might have been an ocean view room or an inside room. I can't remember now. It's been so long ago, and they were having a bad time. It was bad. I think they were inside, and they had the smell issues. They had backing up. The shower was backing up with the sewage. The shower, let alone the toilet. And they also had this noise issue, this unbelievable banging sounds. They were speculating that because they were on the fifth deck, they were so low on the ship that the deck below them was where all the shipping, the handling was being done with the freight elevator. And a whole bunch of carts would be rolled in and out of the freight elevator on these metal type floors. And folks, when you have a heavy dolly full of, say, dirty dishes or clean dishes, and you've got to roll that thing over the break between the deck and the elevator itself, there's that little gap. You're going to have that drunk, drunk every time. And I guess they were shoving these dollies into this steel lined freight elevator, and they were just smashing the dollies into the back of the elevator, and then the next dolly into the back of the dolly. And the commotion that was going on, and the yelling and the screaming between the crew members because of all the noise they were making, all just below the fifth deck room from this YouTuber. Or I don't know if they were regular YouTubers, but they made this series of videos, 2 or 3 of them, just a nightmare. And they went to the front desk to complain about the noise, and the front desk had the audacity to tell these guys, it's your electronics. Turn down your stereo in the room, or turn down your TV. It's just your electronic equipment. You know what you're talking about. This is 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. When we're asleep, we don't have any electronics on. Unbelievable. Yeah. just crazy. That's very interesting, Thomas, that you met a couple and they had no problems. Very interesting. Kathy Butler, I don't know. I do know that Viking doesn't allow scooters, manual wheelchairs only. Interesting. Jim Thomas, did my money go through last night? I thought so. Jim, I thought it did. I'll double check that later. Kathy Butler, my mom has to have the handicap shower because she's too unsteady because of a tremor, or is that tumor? Tremor, because of a tremor, because of shaking. Gotcha, Kathy. Many reasons to need an accessible room. Exactly. Thomas Henry, we're having a race here with the P&O Britannia, watching my rear-facing balcony doors. Awesome stuff. Tommy Eaton, same here. Kathy Butler, we need the room. Jim Thomas would have been Clifford Thomas instead of Jim. Oh, okay. Iskew Park, earplugs. We travel with at least 2 pairs each, even when we do land resorts, especially on ship cruises. Interesting. Cam Wilson, I would have laughed at the people at the front desk. They would have told me it was the electronics. It got to the point where laughing just doesn't do it. It was becoming rage. There were so many complaints. The front desk people were like, what's the word I'm looking for? When you come back from a war, you get the PTSD syndrome, the post-traumatic stress disorder. The front desk people looked like that. They were just like zombies because they were getting it one after the other. Every person in line, 20 people in line all day long, just giving it to them. What's this? This is bullshit. This is crap. What are you doing to me? This is bad. Why? I want a refund. They were just besieged. These poor people. I wouldn't want that job for all the tea in China. Tracy Bolio, yes, I made it. Woohoo! Tracy, welcome to the show. It's nice to have you here. Tracy Dunlap is saying, just have to be careful with Carnival as they have different categories of handicapped cabins. Make sure you know what the cabin has and what you need. Some doorways weren't big enough for the wheelchair. Interesting. Iskew Park, shell-shocked. Yeah, they're shell-shocked. The front desk people on these cruises are completely shell-shocked. Don't know what to, they don't know what to make of it. They have no excuses. Theoretically, they go to their managers in the back to complain about or report the problem from the passenger, and the managers are shell-shocked because that's all they're getting. And the managers are just going, we don't want to hear it. We don't, tell me something I don't know would be the attitude from these folks. Tell me something I don't know. It's just not good. It's not good at all. Very unfortunate. I'm just checking my phone here, quick. Haven't got the updates there. I can't check that out. Sorry, Jim. I'm trying to figure out on your payment, but I can't do it on the fly here. I'll have to do it later. Yeah, MSC Seaside. Have we've heard it all? It's been better lately, I think. So I hope it continues. I know there are viewers of mine who are going on that ship, and crossing my fingers for all of you. Okay, there it is. A little bit of news before I go into this big cruise. Royal Caribbean. Apparently, there was a story out a little while ago about the dress code being changed, being relaxed, I guess is another way to say it. That a little while ago, a story came out or something had come out about how Royal Caribbean was relaxing, the rules on what you could wear to the dining room, the main dining room. And it was allowable, apparently, not for long, but apparently, to wear shorts and tank tops into the main dining room for dinner. That has now been rescinded. That is changed back to the old ways. I guess there was such an outcry from fans and cruisers, loyal cruisers of Royal Caribbean, saying, if you're allowing people in the main dining room at dinner time to come in there with shorts and tank tops, I'm not cruising on your cruise ship anymore. And Royal Caribbean reversed their policy. They now are talking about smart casual, smart casual, and formal dress codes. Casual is a polo shirt, slacks, shoes, not flip-flops. Smart casual is a collared shirt I'm talking about men, slacks and shoes. And formal night is a suit with a tie or a tuxedo, preferably, even nicer. And of course, the women with evening gowns and whatever. For smart casual, I think it's dresses and suits. And for casual, I think it's slacks, dresses, pantsuits, tops, but not shorts, apparently. Now, I also found out that Holland America, Princess, and Cunard have also made sure to announce and to advertise no shorts or tank tops in their main dining rooms either. No. Like Babu, no. Whereas Carnival and Norwegian apparently are still allowing shorts and tank tops even at dinner. That is okay for the moment, from what I understand. How long it will stay, I don't know. Will it change? I don't know. But at this point, that's what I've determined here, just so you know. Let's see what we got going here. We've got people coming in. Let's go here. Chevy First is here. Hi, y'all. Nice day here in Georgia and 144 days till my first cruise. Waiting on passport to come in mail soon. Fantastic, Chevy First. Cam Wilson, 42 days until my next cruise. Tommy Eaton, 11 days for me. Wendy Thompson, once you have a passport, you have a world of adventure ahead of you. Absolutely right. Paula K, earplugs are great to take anywhere. Went camping outdoors in tent in thunderstorm. Worked great. Yes, they would. Seakeeper, we had a purser desk clerk on a cruise who looked straight at me and told me, my dear sir, you have mistaken me with someone who cares. Yeah. That's you remember those, don't you? You never forget those. For years. Yeah, Wilson, I don't expect for that to last long. Isn't that something? Kathy Butler, I think it's because some people don't have common sense and show up half naked. in these show things. Cam Wilson is talking about, I don't expect that to last long with respect to Carnival and Norwegian. They'll probably shift back to a little more, little class, a little more. You're on holidays. You're not in your rec room. You're not in your TV room. You're in the public, and you're in a $1 billion vessel, $500 million vessel. You're in a 5-star resort. How would you act at a 5-star beachside resort in a main dining room where it's 5-star dining? Tank top? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the way to go. Kathy Butler doesn't think stuff. People common sense. Tom Eaton or half clothes. Peter Heckema, your picture and audio is great today. Much better than last night. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, by the way, for the thumbs ups today. We've got 24 thumbs up so far. Thank you for those. I'm really appreciating of that. 49 viewers right now. Let's talk about the main topic. The topic that I have today that I wanted to talk about, story I came up with today. I discovered it first thing this morning. 245-day round-the-world cruise on the Viking Sun, leaving London, England. Wow. I was thinking to myself, you know, this would make a great meet and greet, don't you think? Wouldn't this be a great meet and greet cruise? 245 days hanging out with each other? How long would we last? I was wondering, how long would it take until we were at each other's throats? The ship holds 930 passengers. It holds, what's the number of the crew? I wrote that down. You'd think I'd know where I wrote that down, but I thought I wrote that down. Yeah, it's 465 crew. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio, basically, very high ratio. Ship's brand new, built 2017, so everything's new. No reconstruction cruise here. But wouldn't that be a nice little cruise for us? A little get-together cruise, meet and greet for 245 days. We'll fly over. Apparently, if you book now, before the end of May, you get free business class airfare to London from North America. So you get there in style, get there nice and rested, I'm sure. They're offering an $8,000 per cabin shore credit. There's 113 guided tours involved in this cruise. 59 countries, 23 multiple night stays, some 2s, some 3s. You get a $4,000 cabin credit automatically, prepaid gratuities, a beverage package, includes everything. They include the visa service. They're handling all your visas for all the different countries. That's included. Wi-Fi, unlimited. I could do my shows from the ship every day. No problem there, you know, like my regular schedule. Laundry service is included, no extra charge. Hey, right on. Luggage shipping. They'll ship your luggage over and back as well. Oh, not so bad. All dining is included, all the specialty restaurants. The only one not included is what's called the kitchen table setting. I think that's for like 12 people or 16 people. Those are one-offs with the chef and whatnot, but all the other dining is included. And if you're a Viking Explorer Society member, which I think means you're a former cruiser, an extra $2,000 credit, a cabin credit per person. So that takes you from $8,000 cabin credit for shore excursions, $8,000 cabin credit for the ship any way you want. Tips, beverages, meals. This is a bargain. This is fantastic. You start off in London, England, and the deal is you get 3 nights in London. So when you get to London, it's not like you get off the plane and you have to go right on the ship and go right out to sea. No. You could theoretically fly in, and if everything's on time, you can embark on the cruise ship on Saturday, August 31st, first day. Get right on the cruise ship if you want. And you then get to stay. You're on the ship for 2 more nights. You're on the ship September 1 in London, and again on Monday. But I have to correct myself. I just noticed you get on the ship in Greenwich in London. and you're there for actually 2 nights, and then you depart and you head to Dover, which they also call London, for your theoretically your third actual evening, your third day, but your second actual evening on board the ship. Anyway, from there you head into Dublin. 1 day at sea, you're over into Dublin, Ireland. Then you're over to Liverpool. Then you're heading to Holyhead, Wales, Belfast, Northern Ireland. These are all day stops. Then to Ullapool, Scotland, Kirkwall, Scotland. Ever want to see Scotland? This is it. Edinburgh. Oh, we could have so much fun, you guys. We could go to Ivor-Gordon, Scotland, Lerwick, Shetland Islands. And then we have 3 days in Bergen, Norway. Very nice. Beautiful area. From there, Lerwick, Shetland Islands again. Back then to Torshaven, Denmark. We have a day at sea, and we're in Reykjavik, Iceland. Yeah, everyone want to see Iceland? This is your chance. We can see Iceland for the day. We have a day at sea, and we then go to Greenland. We have 2 stops in Greenland. I'm not even going to try to pronounce them. Then we have a day at sea, and we end up in Lanzé-au-Meadow in Newfoundland, in Canada. We then are cruising the St. Lawrence Seaway for a day, ending up in Saguenay, Quebec, then Quebec City itself. 2 nights in Montreal. Beautiful city. Back to Quebec City, which in its own right is gorgeous. Then back to Saguenay, and then St. Lawrence Seaway again, cruising out to Gaspé, Quebec. St. Lawrence Seaway to Halifax, Nova Scotia. Beautiful town. The Bliss was just in Halifax day before yesterday. Then 1 day at sea, and we're in Boston. We're in Boston for 2 days. Fantastic. Next morning, New York. We're in New York for 3 days. Catch a plane in Manhattan, go to the Empire State Building. This would be what, October? It might be baseball playoff time, certainly hockey time, perhaps basketball already time. Lots going on in New York. NFL. The NFL is playing. My goodness, 3 days catch an NFL. I don't know if you can catch an NFL game. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Probably won't catch an NFL game. Maybe catch a hockey game. Maybe catch a basketball game. Maybe catch a play. Maybe catch the cold. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's New York. Then we have a day at sea, over to Hamilton, Bermuda for a couple of nights. Back to the sea for a couple of days, into Antigua, to Rousseau, Dominica, St. Kitts, St. Martin, Tortola, St. Thomas, and 3 days in San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's a schedule. Then we have a day at sea going to the Barbados, another day at sea into Isle du Salut, which is French Guiana, another day at sea, and now this gets interesting, Amazon River cruising, going up the Amazon River. And looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of Amazon River cruising with 4 stops up and in the river and coming back out. That is amazing. That's going to cover hundreds of miles of the Amazon. That would be kind of cool. 2 days at sea, and then to Recife, Brazil. Another day at sea, over to Salvador, Brazil. Another day at sea. 2 days in Rio de Janeiro. Don't they have nude beaches in Rio de Janeiro? Couldn't we do a meet and greet get together on the nude beach together? Wouldn't that be fun? That it would be interesting, wouldn't it? I don't know if it's camera worthy though. I don't even know if it's worthy. Now, if the Steaming Bean were here, and I'm watching for him, if the Steaming Bean were here, he might be all in on this one because he keeps asking me to take off my shirt. Anyway, I'm just saying, Rio de Janeiro, 2 nights, 2 days there, at sea a couple of nights, and then we're into Montevideo, Uruguay, Buenos Aires, Argentina. There's got to be some nude beaches there. Argentina, I mean, come on, Buenos Aires, got to be. Then back to Montevideo, Uruguay, a couple more days at sea. Then we're in Puerto Madryn, Argentina, another day at sea, over to Port Stanley in the Falkland Islands for a couple of nights, back to the sea. Then we have a stop in Argentina, going around Cape Horn, Beagle Channel, cruising through there, back to Punta Arenas, Chile. And then we're going to cruise Chilean fjords for 2 days. We can compare those to the Norwegian fjords. Then to Puerto Chacabuco, Chile. Try and say that real fast. I can't do it. Back to some more Chilean fjord cruising for another day. And another stop in Chile, another day at sea. Then we're in Santiago, Chile for 3 days. We can check out Santiago, Chile. I tell you, this meet and greet cruise, we would learn so much about world geography. Can you imagine the trivia questions we could answer going forward? Tokyo. Bakersfield of the Seas, unbelievable. La Serena, Chile is another stop. Another day at sea, another stop in Chile. Then we end up in Peru. Another day at sea, another couple of stops in Peru, including Lima. 2 more days at sea to Manta, Ecuador. Then to Panama City, Panama. Another day at sea, Puntarenas, Costa Rica. I think I said that right. Then we're ending up in Puerto Quetzal, Guatemala. And 3 days at sea, we're in Cabo San Lucas. 2 days at sea, San Diego. And then we got 2 nights in Los Angeles. For those of you who only want to do half this trip, that's where you get off in LA. You're gone. On the other side of it, if you want to do the second half of the trip, that's where you get on. You either get off in LA or get on in LA, or you just stay on the ship and just keep on going, which, that's what I'd want to do. And right off the get-go, leaving Los Angeles, January the 4th, just after New Year's, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight sea days, and you end up in the Marquesa Islands. Another day later, you're in Tahiti, Papati, Tahiti, for 2 nights, and then Bora Bora in the Society Islands, and then another day at sea, and you're in the Cook Islands. You have another day at sea across the international date line, and on January the 21st, 2020, you're in Tonga, Tonga Tapu, and 2 days later, you're in Suva, Fiji. And just like Jim Carrey said in the movie Truman, he had the golf ball. Fiji's on the other side, right? Fiji's opposite from where we are, right over there. 2 days at sea, you're in the Bay of Islands in New Zealand, and you are beginning now a nice extended tour of New Zealand. It looks like you're going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 days with like 7 or 8 stops on New Zealand, all around New Zealand, including Wellington, the capital, Auckland, Christchurch. A couple of days at sea, you're in Hobart, Tasmania in Australia. Another day at sea, you're in Melbourne, Australia. Then you've got a day at sea, 2 nights in Sydney, Australia, where we can get our picture taken by the Opera House, by the bridge. What a cruise this would be. This is a meet and greet of all meet and greets. We'll never want to see each other after this is over. But boy, would this be fun. Another day at sea, we're in Brisbane, Australia. Then we're going up to Cairns, Whitsunday Islands, Thursday Island in Australia. Finally, Darwin, Australia. A couple more days at sea. February the 21st, we're in Darwin, Australia. From there, we head to Indonesia, Komodo and Bali. Then we're going to Semarang in Indonesia. A couple more days at sea. We're in Brunei. Then we're in Malaysia, Manila, Philippines for a couple of days. And then we reach Jinmen, China. And then we have 3 days in Hong Kong. That's a bucket list for me, Hong Kong. Then we have Haikou, China, Hanoi in Vietnam. Another day at sea, and we got 2 days in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, Vietnam. Love to be there. 1 day at sea. This is now taking us to March 15th. We continue on to Cambodia, to Bangkok, Thailand for 2 days, Singapore for a day, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Penang, Malaysia. A couple of days at sea, looks like 3 days. We're going to Colombo, Sri Lanka. Then another day at sea, Cochin, India, then Goa, India, and Bombay or Mumbai in India. 2 days at sea, we're in Muscat, Oman. The only downside to this cruise is we don't get to see the Dubai. Don't get to see Dubai. We only get to Muscat. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days through pirate territory. That ought to be fun. We'll all take turns watching on the deck. We end up in Jordan, in Petra, and then Luxor, Egypt, Suez Canal for a couple of days of cruising, and we end up in Cairo for 1 day. 2 days at sea, we're in Valletta, Malta. That's Sunday, April the 19th. Then we're in Tunis, Tunisia, Cagliari in Italy, Sardinia, Algiers, Algeria, Malaga, Spain, Cartagena, Spain, through the Strait of Gibraltar on Saturday, April 25th, Oporto in Portugal, 2 days at sea. And guess what? We're in Dover, and the next day we're in London, Greenwich for 2 days, and we're done. And our cruise ends Friday, May the 1st, and we will have cruised a ton of miles. We'll have seen 6 continents, 59 countries, 245 days. Wow, what a cruise. The money, you're wondering about the money. Balcony rooms only, or suites. Balconies, 93,000 US dollars. But keep in mind, you're getting 8,000 shore credit and 8,000 cabin credit, free gratuities, beverage, and all meals, Wi-Fi, unlimited laundry. So lots of perks, but you're still $93,000. I figured that, you know, if I can convince 32 of you to go, that's 16 cabins. That qualifies me to get a free cabin, and then I can go with you. I'm just thinking of myself, honestly. But I could then do my show from the ship, you see, because we have unlimited Wi-Fi from around the world. Wouldn't that be great? You know, show the world what the world is all about. Show our viewers. Wouldn't that be something? Drum roll, bam is the price. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. What do we got here, folks? Skyhawk Turbo. People should always put some class in their ass when they're eating on the main dining. Thank you, Skyhawk. I'm like that. Tom Eaton, how much per day for this cruise? I guesstimated it looked like about 400 a night. If it's 93,000, it's 245 days. It's just under 400 a night, probably 350. But with the perks, take those off, you're probably down around 300 a day. Wow, what a trip of a lifetime. 8 months. 8 months. Let's see here. Kathy, I don't even like my family for that many days in a row. Laugh out loud. Tracy, how much is the total? Sonny Wallace, round the world cruise bucket list, Sonny Wallace is saying. Cam, listen, I can't wait to hear the price. Seakeeper, you go on that monster cruise, Bruce, and we will watch your channel live and rejoice for you vicariously. AKA, I'm not coming. That's what he said. Sonny Wallace, price, drum roll, bam! Kathy Butler, sounds wonderful. Seakeeper, after the bam, we all fate. Tracy Burlow, laughing out loud. Sonny Wallace, Seakeeper, ha ha. Sonny Wallace, I want to go. Paul Willigas, God, the different kinds of clothes you would have to pack. Well, you know, you're chasing summer the whole time. A little bit of fall at the beginning, but after that, it's summertime. All summertime. The heat, the heat, the heat. Paul, let's see. Tracy, once you get to Canada, dress warm, my friends. Wendy Thompson, Cat's Deli in New York. There you go. There's a must. Paul Wilgus, yum, Wendy. Gail Wilson laughing out loud. Seakeeper, me nude on a beach. You can't handle it. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle me. What a logo that would make on a shirt. Could you imagine us having a shirt made up with all of us naked? Oh my goodness. Have those little black boxes in those key spots. Wish you were here. Oh, Sonny Wallace. Oh no, meet and greet, naked bitch. I can't get that vision out of my mind. Naked beach, no, can't do it. Heather Young's laughing. Sonny Wallace, my eyes, I'm bleeding out of my eyes. So tell me, Eaton, I wonder how much luggage you'll need. Yeah, you'll need a bit, I guess. Seakeeper, steamer trunk upon steamer trunk. I have to imagine. I'm thinking, you know what? You bring a bunch of Traveling with Bruce T-shirts with you, and then you order a bunch of Traveling with Bruce T-shirts at the various ports. They're just waiting for you when you get there. So the tops aren't the problem. The Traveling with Bruce tops will be waiting for you in New York. They'll be waiting for you in Rio. They'll be waiting for us in Los Angeles. They'll be no problem. It's just the bottoms. Iskew Park. I got to fund this trip. You know, I got to. Iskew Park. Beach resorts don't allow tank tops or shorts at any supper club or area where food is served after 5 p.m. Only the small outside barbecues or buffet is where you can wear those. There you go. See, Iskew, you nailed it right there. Tracy Bolio, how much spending money do you bring? Lisa Moore, where is that money tree? I need one of those. Cam Wilson, argh. Tracy Dunlop, wonder how much port taxes and fees would be for that cruise. That's a good question. Tracy, oh, crappy. Kathy Butler, never-ending tipping. Well, it's included. It's tipping's all included. Thomas Henry, entering Lisbon this morning, we stopped to allow Britannia to pass, and it made us 1 hour late docking and getting to our tour bus. Those buggers. Cam Wilson, $93,000. Thomas Henry, that world cruise sounds great. Who wants to pay for my fare? Cal Wilson faints. Thomas Henry. I was looking at the Pacific Princess doing a world cruise from and to Port Canaveral. Randy Lucas, ain't that a ship show? Tracy Dunlop, thinking of yourself again. Thomas Henry, looking forward to seeing Gibraltar on Friday. Have my tram ticket prepaid to the top of the rock. Hope the monkeys don't steal my wallet. Don't take your wallet. Good luck with that. Oh my goodness. Kathy Butler, Thomas, boo to your captain. Have a wonderful shore day. Gene Retta laughing out loud. Sure. The Steaming Bean waiting for me in Sandy Bay. Are you waiting for me in Sandy Bay? Oh, my Steaming Bean. Seakeeper, we don't need no stinking bottoms. Steaming Bean, I don't spend too much on a cruise. Pamela Jordan, somebody quick. Call the guys in the white coats. Bruce has lost his mind. Laughing out loud, quick. Meet and greet cruise, 245 days long around the world. This gives us plenty of time to introduce each other to each other. You know, if you don't want to get together on day one, you can wait till like day 60. Oh, hi, by the way, I'm so-and-so, Bruce. I just didn't want to talk to you till now. It's okay. Whatever, Kathy, if I was lucky enough to world cruise, Viking would be a great choice. I think it would be. No one under 18 allowed. No kids. No screaming kids. Steaming Bean, this one's for you. Wes Morrison, my cruise of the world was courtesy of the U.S. Navy. I'm sure it was. I wouldn't say quite as luxurious accommodations, though, as the Viking Sun cruise ship. But, hey, you got to give a little to get a little, I suppose. Same here, Wes. Tommy Eaton is saying. Oh, man, what a cruise that would be. 245 days, all those time changes, all those cultures, all the knowledge that we would be gaining from those shore excursions. My goodness, that would be something. I think you'd have to send souvenirs back by FedEx from various places. I mean, if you buy stuff, along the way, you got to pack up a box, maybe of Hong Kong and ship it back to home from there. And you get further along, you ship it from home from wherever, so that way it's got a bunch of boxes of stuff waiting for you when you get home, because you sure can't take it with you. I don't think so. Thank you both for your service. Cam Wilson saying, Tracy Dunlop, you might have the tops covered, but what about the pants that you're going to continue to grow out of? They say 10-pound weight gain on a regular cruise. That's a 100-pound gain on this cruise. Well, we end up in Bora Bora or Tahiti. We can get those grass skirts. Even the guys wear those. Those are there's some big guys there. So we'd be able to accommodate that. But we look kind of funny getting off the ship in London wearing those. I think we'd have to buy clothing while on the trip. Get on shore and head to a shop and get a pair of pants, either taken out or a new pair purchased. Throw the old pair away or send them home and try to grow back into them when we get back after a few weeks. I'll tell you, oh man, that would be something. Tommy Eaton. I'm not sure if Tommy Eaton's going ew or what. I'm not quite sure. There's and Lamarcky, but L asks here, cruise is going great, Bruce. My beautiful girlfriend, Cece, is on board, and she is a subscriber, and she loves Bruce. Also, laying on the balcony now, living the good life. This is great stuff, you guys. Thank you for sharing and talking to us. It's fantastic. Cam Wilson, laugh out loud. I would most definitely wear one of the grass skirts for sure. Kathy Butler, a lot of different climates. Yeah. Tommy Eaton, grass skirts probably itch. Laugh out loud. That's why they're such good dancers. They're trying to get that, get that out of the crack, and all that to keep it going. I'm just guessing, speculating here. I've never been in one of those. Randy Lucas, I need my potluck pants for that cruise. Yeah, the Expandomatics, right? Yeah, I know those pants. Thanks for your military service, Tracy. Saying Paul Wilgus, just wear kilts. Just give up and wear kilts. The breeze, and what happens under there stays under there. I don't know what the sayings are. I look good in a kilt, Seakeeper said. I look darn good in a kilt. Well, how about that? See, there you go. Wes Morrison, with the weight you gain, you would fit in on Soma. Yeah, you'd fit in on Soma. Yeah, those big skirts. And we just blend into the natives with our gut. Yeah, because we're only one biscuit away from grass skirts, I'm sure. Yeah, Randy Lucas, toga party. Yeah, Randy. fucking toga party. We just need the extra king size California king sheets. It should be fitting everybody, I would think. I mean, come on. Yes, absolutely, Randy. Toga party. Paul Wilgus, yay, Randy. Randy Lucas, party. Yeah, that's right. I mean, gotta go casual. Yeah, after 200 days, we should know each other by then. Something tells me after the third day, we're gonna know each other. Maybe too well. Oh my, what a cruise that would be. 245 days. Oh my goodness. That would be just wacky, wild and wacky. Tracy, toga night at the buffet. Yeah, absolutely. Toga night at the buffet. Kathy Butler, sounds great. Oh no. Fantastic. Sounds great. We got here Randy, California King for the Bean and I. Jean Retta, Bruce, it's okay to dream. It's okay to dream. It's quite all right. These cruises are bucket list type cruises. You never know the circumstances, how they come together. You just never know. Maybe you meet someone like a Jack Nicholson in the hospital someday, and he wants to go on a bucket list. He has no one to travel with, and he decides, I'm going with you because you're talking to me. How about that? Wendy Thompson, chocolate cake from the buffet. Watch out. That's right. Make sure there's chocolate cake there, and maybe tiramisu, kind of like that. But I kind of love the ice cream. Ice cream and the chocolate sauce. Ooh, I have a soft spot for that. Especially with these hot climates. Got to have the ice cream. I mean, how can you survive without the ice cream? Pretty cool deal. I gotta say that would be a pretty cool deal. Paul Willis, I'm buying a lottery ticket right now. Buy one with a big payout so you can so you don't go alone. And then think of your YouTuber. YouTuber and his wife, because the wife won't let him go alone. There's not a chance. Fantastic. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm doing 2 shows tomorrow. Any topics you'd like me to cover on trivia tomorrow night, on tomorrow night's trivia show? Anybody got any requests for any type topics? I got a few in mind here. I'm cooking up a few here. We'll be on at 5. We'll be on at 8, of course. Looking forward to those 2 shows. And we'll talk cruising and whatever else comes to mind, as per usual. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. The channel, as I say, we're just continue to roll along. Thank you for all your contributions to my cause. I appreciate it, whether it's Super Chat or PayPal, which I prefer. I prefer PayPal. Higher payout to me, substantially, and instantaneous funds. But whatever works, thank you for all that. All you folks visiting my store, thank you for picking up merchandise there and checking it out. And look for a new logo later tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll have it up pretty soon. Paul Wilgus, buying a large ticket. Tracy, any new changes on the ships? Tracy's asking. And Randy Lucas, bye, I'll take care of Bruce. Any new changes on the ships? Tracy's asking. Dry docks, there's a few going on, but not much going on there. Nothing happening on the Star, thankfully, on this particular cruise. Thankfully for that. Kind of quiet on the old cruise front these days. The cruise lines are all booked for their summer season, although there are deals in Alaska showing up all of a sudden. Let's see here, Cam Wilson. See you guys tomorrow. I'm trying to think of a good topic. And thanks for the thumbs ups, by the way, you guys. Appreciate that too. What store, Tracy? What store? Wendy Thompson. Tracy, I have a store. I have a store with Traveling with Bruce merchandise. If you go to my homepage, Traveling with Bruce homepage, you'll find it after this video is over, right underneath here. Probably it says Traveling with Bruce. You click on that, it'll take you to my homepage. If you go to my homepage, that's the one with the banner on the top. Right up here on the right side are icons that you'll see. There's a Twitter icon, Patreon, PayPal, Pinterest. At the far end is a red and white icon. It's RedBubble, a little RedBubble icon. Click on that little RedBubble icon. Just click on it. It will take you into the Traveling with Bruce merchandise store. And at the bottom of that page are logos. There's like 7 of them now, I think. And you click on any one of those logos, you can see all the merchandise with that logo on it. And you can see all the T-shirts and coffee mugs and travel mugs and stickers and tote bags and you name it that are available for purchase through RedBubble with logos that have been put on there for my channel, and you can check it out. I get a portion of the proceeds, and I don't have to do anything. I don't have to make the item. I don't have to collect your money. I don't have to get your address. I don't have to ship them. I don't have to worry about returns. I don't have to worry about refunds. They take care of that. RedBubble does it all, and I've been getting rave reviews from my customers, my viewers, who are turned into clothing customers and coffee mug customers. They love it. The products are great, fast shipping, good quality. They even have a very good return policy if you need anything like that. Check it out. Tracy, check out the store. Wendy Thompson's taken off. Debbie Manuel, bye, Bruce, and everyone back again tomorrow for the doubleheader. Thank you, Debbie. Tracy, sweet. Tracy Dunlap, have a good night, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow. Tracy Dunlap, Around the World Food Trivia. How about Around the World Food Trivia? There you go. There's an idea. Well, okay, this is it. I'm going to sign out for tonight. Thank you for your support. Thank you for following me tonight. Tell all your friends. If you are not a subscriber, there's a button here. There's a button here. You can subscribe to my channel for free. There's a bell icon beside this little logo. You can become a subscriber. Click on that. You'll get notifications every time I do a new video. And I appreciate all of you who are joining me. Loved it, Bruce, Sonny Wallace, Kathy, good night. Peter, bye, Bruce. See you guys tomorrow. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce saying thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for PayPaling and RedBubbling. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, everybody. May the 2nd, 2018. I'll see you tomorrow for 2 shows, 5 and 8. We're playing trivia tomorrow night. Have a good evening. See you then. Okay? See you guys. Bye for now.